I had an interesting comment the other day. Somebody said to me, Andy, why don't you ever come up with any happy stories or any other kind of stories apart from doom and gloom? Well, I only kind of report on what's there in the news, and unfortunately this world has become a very crazy place. But I will honour your request. I did actually see today something which made me smile. You know, every now and again something can happen to you in life, can't it? And you get pissed off and you think, no, I've had enough of this. And you want to make a stand. You want to, stick two fingers up to the establishment and say, you're not having this. It could be something to do with your house, something to do with a service you provided, something that happens between you and, another individual. But there's this grandmother, 75 years old, grandmother of two, who did one very important thing today. She made me smile. I'll tell you about it next. How do everybody? Welcome back to the channel for a Thursday. Hope you're doing all right. I'm not too bad. Not too bad. Thank you everybody for your support with the channel. We're doing very well now, and we're slowly creeping up there, and we need to continue slowly creeping up there. Little steps, little and often is what they used to say. Well, talking of little steps, this lady that I'm about to tell you about didn't take any little steps at all. In fact, she took a bloody sit down. Yeah, she staged a sit-in. Bless her. Bolton, 75-year-old grandmother, was really annoyed that there was going to be a bloody great telegraph pole put outside her house, and she was having none of it. And what she decided to do was stage a sit-in, and it lasted for hours and hours and hours. The police turned up, the police sergeant turned up as well, and Dot Bolton wouldn't shift. I think at one point they threatened to nick her, and she weren't having that either. And in the end, she got off with a police caution and got her own way. It was absolutely brilliant. I mean, it was all over a 30-foot pole, and it was due to be put up outside the front of her house. That's what actually started it in the first place. Her protest was supported by the community where she lives in Sitin, Yorkshire. She'd never been in trouble at all in all her life. She said, if you asked me last week if I was going to do this, I would have said, no way. I've never protested before in my life. I'm usually the one that stands back. I mean, look at this lovely picture of her with the police officer having a chat, and she's there with her umbrella. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The pole was due to be erected in front of her bungalow until Dot set up her chair on the circle spotted inside a barricaded area, with workers threatened to call the police, which obviously they did. She stayed firmly put and advised the officers they may as well arrest her because she's not going anywhere. And despite them having stern words and telling her off, and that they could arrest her for obstructing the pavement, Dot and her neighbours weren't giving up. And then in the end, a compromise was put on the table. So yeah, she actually won out. The poles were being erected by SCD on behalf of a city firm, Connexin. The company said it had been unable to secure access to underground cabling ducts in Hull due to a dispute with another provider, resulting in the poles. And obviously, she wasn't having a pole put outside her house. And it looks like she won, and I thought, bloody brilliant. Only very simple, but yeah, nice one, Dot. You've made me smile. Toodaloo.